I remember one of the first vacation drives I ever took with my family. It was a trip to Galveston, Texas. We intended to stay there for a week to experience all that Galveston had to offer. Little did I know is that most of my family would be bickering with each other during the drive there. The fact that it was about an 8-hour drive there just made everything worse. However, after we finally reached our destination and we were able to stretch our legs, the situation de-escalated. With this all said and done, I would like to provide some tips in order to reduce the stress that can add up during a long vacation drive. The first tip to make vacation drives more bearable for everyone involved is to clean the vehicle before even going on the trip. By doing this, you can remove any unwanted scents that may drive a number of people in your car crazy the entire time. This also makes it easier to organize luggage in a more efficient manner. The next tip is to have a loose plan. That means that everyone should be adaptable. As I have learned from previous experience, a lot of things can happen on a vacation drive, and if people aren't adaptable, then tensions can quickly add up during the entire drive. Another tip is to consider purchasing a satellite subscription plan for the trip. The reason behind this is due to a lack of radio channel coverage. No one wants to travel 8 hours and be in complete silence or listening to the same track for the 20th time. Another tip is to divide up the vacation trip duties. Each person has their own strengths. Some are good at navigating, some are good at keeping everyone from being bored, others are good at scheduling meal breaks. By dividing these responsibilities, you can reduce the overall stress of the trip. The next tip applies to everyday driving but is especially important during trips. This is to have the proper documentation in your vehicle. This includes having your current insurance and registration and any other documents that you may need. No one wants to be stuck in a vehicle for a large number of hours and then need to travel all the way home just because you forgot the passports or other documents. The final tip is to have a clean record. This means that if you ran into some trouble with the law the last time you were on a trip, then you will want to take care of these matters before making a return trip. This also means that you may want to avoid the area altogether. Hopefully, with these tips, people on a vacation trip can reduce the amount of stress that is associated with the trip.